Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. PDP heads to Supreme Court, calls Presidential Tribunal verdict travesty of justice. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) Wednesday rejected the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal (PEPT), describing it as provocative, barefaced subversion of justice and direct assault on the integrity of the nation's justice system. This is as the party expressed shock that the tribunal failed to point to justice despite the flawless evidence laid before it, showing that President Buhari was not only unqualified to contest the election but also did not score the majority of valid votes at the polls. In a statement of reaction to the ruling signed by its spokesman, Kola Ologbondiyan, the PDP said it was unreasonable that a court of law could validate a clear case of perjury and declaration of false information in a sworn affidavit, as firmly established against President Muhammadu Buhari, even in the face of incontrovertible evidence. The statement continued. The party is also rudely shocked that the court took over the roles of the respondent's lawyer, who clearly abandoned their pleadings by refusing to call evidence in defense of the petition. The court raked up all manner of excuses to make up for the yawning gaps occasioned by the total absence of any evidence from the respondents. Nigerians and the international community watched the utter's disbelief when the tribunal ruled that one need to provide a copy of certified true copy of educational certificates such individual claim to possess, contrary to established proof of claims of certification. The party notes as strange that the court even went ahead to provide rationalizations in favor of President Buhari, even when all had facts before it shows that it did not possess the claimed educational certificate and that the army was not in possession of its WAEC West African Examination Council WAEC certificate as claimed in the affidavit he deposed to in his presidential nomination form. The PDP also described as shocking that the court approved the flawed declaration of President Buhari as the winner of the election despite evidence to show the perpetration of illegalities, manipulations, alterations, and subtraction of valid votes freely given to Atiku Abubakar by Nigerians. The party further added that the pervading melancholic atmosphere across our nation since the verdict is a direct indication that the judgment has not fulfilled the desires and expectations of Nigerians. The PDP, however, encouraged Nigerians to remain calm and not to lose hope or surrender to despondency or self-help, as our lawyers are hobbies in obtaining justice at the Supreme Court. This is more so as the tribunal itself admitted that there are several errors in the judgment. In a ruling lasting over 8 hours yesterday, the PEPT upheld the election of President Buhari in the February 23rd, 2019 elections. So guys, that is what PDP and Atiku, they are rejecting the verdict, the judgment from the tribunal, that with all the evidences put before the courts and yet they still announced Buhari as the winner. There is no sentiment about all of this. One thing I just want to say, Atiku is trying to tell or the spokesman of PDP, of course, he spoke through Atiku. It was Atiku that spoke through him. Let me just put it that way, that Nigerians should continue having hope. The truth of the matter is that Nigeria does not have hope, whether it is this election or whether it is this result or whether it is this from the court or from the petition tribunal, or whether in every sector in our day-to-day lives, we are not confident of what is happening. We have seen a lot of things, a lot of abnormalities happening, not even in this administration. It has been right from time immemorial. You can see people have been complaining since independence. I said, let's even start from there. Up to date, how many years now since independence? Over 50 something years. Yet we are still complaining. People are complaining the same thing they've been complaining. Of course, you can even imagine fella who's all the songs he sang, all the messages he passed through his songs. Those things as if they are just with us. A lot of children that were not even born at that time when he was singing, when he was preaching, preaching against what the government has been doing. It's not even starting with this present administration. All the things he was talking about, even the children that were not born at that time, they could relate very well. Some people will just be surprised. But this man is long gone. He's no more alive. But everything he said that time, they are still applicable. And it's as if he knew what could still be happening now. If those kind of a thing were happening there, he was passing his message as at that time. And yet, children that were not born as at that time can still relate very well with that song. Can still relate very well with that song. And people are even saying, even what fella even said in his songs, cannot be, it's not anything compared to what is even happening now. So what are we talking about? It has been like that right from time immemorial. People no longer have a confidence, whatever, whether it's when at the PDP era. Of course, it was because of the PDP era that we have to come to this level, and finding out that even the people that proclaimed that they are going to do things differently, we now see that everything is a scam. So of course, Atiku is trying to encourage people that don't take laws into your hands, that they are going to go further to do that. Right from time, people already knew that this is what is going to come out of the whole thing. But the unfortunate thing there is that there is no shame again. There is no shame again. If not for anything, whether the issue of server or issue or not server, because people cannot really pinpoint the flaws, with the flaws in the server with INEC and all of that, whether result was collated electronically or it was sent to the server. But with their evidence and with the evidence of the witnesses, even from INEC, people that worked with INEC say they were trained for that server. But we don't want to go about that. But at least what the ordinary person on the streets can relate with, it is the issue of results. No matter how you want to paint it, we are not lawyers, we are not, but even a child knows that this whole thing is somehow from the issue of the result was submitted to army, for to the extent that they came to give him the results at home, the WAEC certificate. Army came, no, we don't have such thing. We have singing this thing. This thing is going to go for a very long time. It's not going to clear, because if you try to clear it at the judiciary level, in the minds of many Nigerians, that area is not well tidied up. For again, this the video that surfaced when Lai Mohammed said, you guys should forgive, Nigerians should forgive Buhari. He lost the certificate, and which nobody ever heard. Even Buhari never said he lost his certificate. So they try to do all manner of things. But what we know is that area is not well tidied up. So if the judiciary has said Buhari is the winner, so be it. But for Atiku to be telling people, of course, that is what is expected of him, that that they should have hope. But the truth of the matter is that nobody has hope. No hope anywhere with all these people, unless if they are ready to change. If they are not ready to change with their attitude, nobody has hope. Nobody believes anything anymore. But people are not really surprised that definitely it's going to happen this way. So people are not really too shocked. They are not really too shocked about what is going to happen. So guys, that is just my own opinion. Of course, a lot of people are, like I always say, some people are for Atiku, some people are for APC. But what we know is that everybody knows what is obtainable, and the rot has been on ground. Not now. It has started for a very long time. But the unfortunate thing is that the people that we thought, okay, they are going to bring normalcy, they are going to bring changes to all of these things, They are the same people doing the same thing that the previous administrations or the old party did. So it's just very, very unfortunate because everybody has, great expectation in this administration. But what we see now, that's why I say there's no hope anywhere. Someone say, I could see shallow brains and myopic eyes of those who comment here. You focus on Buhari and APC and Atiku PDP, but you never know what is on ground beyond these persons and the two parties involved. None of you think of the impact of the judgment on the life of the masses. Shame on you all. Go and put this judgment into your pot, cook and eat it. Someone say, what an excellent judgment. Atiku, don't let all this lawyer finish the remaining money you stole. Okay, Atiku stole money. But when Buhari was contesting for, when he was saying he was not going to, he was rejecting the results, then he didn't steal money. Those are the kind of people. They are the same. They are the same. Like somebody is saying that people that are, basing their judgment or trust on these two parties, all of those is irrespective of how it swings to at the end of the day. It's not going to change anything. Just like I said, nobody has a confidence apart from this whatever. We have a lot of things that we are dealing with, a lot of problems on our hands, which we don't even have confidence, we don't have hope on how they are going to be resolved. And that is exactly what we are talking about. Hope or no hope, it makes no difference. Someone say PDP should go and sleep. Somebody say, please, Atiku, please take heart and stop wasting your money, because Buhari government won't allow it. Remember his last word that he will never accept defeat. So guys, that is just a lot of things people are talking about. But the issue is that whosoever that is there, do the needful. That is all we need. All we need. Do the needful. Even the Buhari that is there, the people surrounding him, what are they gaining in the first place? What is the benefit of him being there? Not to talk of as a whole in this country. That is just what we need. You are there, do the needful. You are there, you are not doing the needful. So what is the benefit with all of this? Is if they can just amend their ways and do the right thing, everybody will be happy. That is just what we need. It's not that okay, this one must be there or it has to be this person. In as much anyone coming, irrespective of where you are coming from, any region you are coming from, do the needful. Do the needful. Put smiles on the faces of the masses. The people that even voted, the people that are even chanting Buhari's name, the people that voted for him. Can you come and pinpoint one thing that you are gaining? How your life has been better compared to where it was before they came in? Those are the questions that you guys need to ask. You cannot even ask questions. If people ask questions, it's trouble. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about Atiku going to Supreme Court. Do you think he should just allow the sleeping dog to rest and move on, or he should just continue with that? Or do you think there's hope at the end of the day? Just like the way he's advising people that everybody should still have hope, that they will still go further. Do you think he should just allow the sleeping dog, to have rest, or he should just continue, moving ahead to the Supreme Court? I would like to hear from you. Please leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.